At this very moment, two people just died. When two souls die at the exact same moment, they are sent to an arbiter to be judged. In comes this guy. If they want to leave, they must play a game at random that will decide their fate.
Welcome to Quindecim. If I could have you press this button, please, the roulette will begin.
The game chosen is darts. I present to you two dartboards. Each player will be given 7 darts. As you can see, the score begins at 5:01. Each player takes a turn throwing 1 dart at a time. Each dart that lands on the board reduces the score. Each spot on the board is related to a specific body part. When that spot on the board is hit with a dart, that individual will feel pain in that selected body part. The player with the lowest score wins. Simple enough? Here is your opponent. Let the game begin. The game chosen is bowling. Like traditional bowling, each player will be provided with their own lane and 10 pins. Both players will have 10 turns as well. Unlike traditional bowling though, each player will only get to roll once per turn. You'll notice that these don't look like normal bowling balls. Each one contains your opponent's beating heart. There's no pain involved with this game, but the heart inside each ball will mimic your opponent's heartbeat. The player with the highest score by the end of the game wins. Here's your opponent.
Who do you think you are? I am!
Let the game begin. The game chosen is an arcade game. This game is a 2D fighting game where both players will be battling for their life. You can choose your character, although you'll quickly see the only option is to play as yourself. Hopefully you're a good fighter. Your special moves and powers will come from your characteristics and abilities from when you were in the world of the living. What the players don't know is I have the ability to pop off the ball on the joystick so that one of the players will be forced inactive. This tool allows me to further pass judgment. This game is a best 2 out of 3 match. Here's your opponent. Let the game begin. The game chosen is Twister. Like traditional Twister, we have a large mat with colored circles and spinners set up. Each player spins once per turn. Wherever the spinner lands is where the player has to place that specific limb. The first player to not fulfill their placement or touch the mat loses. What the players don't know is I have the ability to give the different colors effects like heat, wind, ice, etc. This tool allows me to further pass judgment. Here's your opponent. Let the game begin. The game chosen is air hockey. Like traditional air hockey, your goal is to get the puck in the opponent's goal. Unlike traditional air hockey, each puck that is used represents a player's specific organ. Your pucks are blue, your opponent's pucks are red. If you score on your opponent's goal with the blue puck, you get +2 points. If your opponent scores on you with the blue puck, they get to steal a point. After a certain amount of points are scored, pain will be inflicted to the correlated body part of the puck that is scored on the opponent's goal. Here is your opponent. Let the game begin. The final game chosen is Old Maid. We will be dealing a full deck of 52 cards split evenly between each player. At the start of the game, all pairs can be discarded from your hand. Every turn, each player will take a card from another player's hand, and each time you have a pair, you can discard those cards. The first player to have no cards left in their hand wins. The last player to have the Joker left in their hand loses. You'll notice that each card will have images that help portray memories from your life. You may begin.